Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, a very warm welcome to you. So you have to bear with me today guys because I am doing things a bit differently. Today I've got my laptop. I am also using my book because I've been really trying to memorize everything. Okay, so let's get into it. Mental health. So yeah. Hey, how are we? So yeah, according to WHO, this year, mental health costs the global economy $1 trillion a year. And it doesn't have to be. And I think it's because there's so much stigma around mental health that people are afraid to talk about it. People are not reaching out to family. And we really need to stop. I think moving into 2020, we should be having these conversations on a daily basis. We speak to so many people on a daily basis that every time you're talking to someone, we really should be dropping this topic into that conversation. And I say that to say this. In podiatry, I come across so many different people from all walks of life. And whilst I don't go into mental health, I have the knowledge and the tools, and I have the knowledge and the tools to recognize these subtle changes in patients. And just like in marketing, you have to have that know, like, and trust relationship. It's the same thing. So patients come in to see me for the first time. They don't know me, they definitely don't like me, and they certainly don't trust me. And that's okay. I'm an open book. They come in, you're sitting with me for 30 minutes. I am not going to just sit there in silence. I'll start talking to you, make you feel comfortable, start sharing things about myself. And eventually, within 6, 8, 10 weeks, they keep coming back. They actually start liking me. They get to know me, and then they trust me. So when they're talking to me, I'll just start ticking things off in my head, and anything, if they say something that's a red flag, then I'll be like, are you talking to someone about this? Or, would you like me to make a referral for you? And most of the time they will say no. And then I'll recommend, well, how about you do some journaling or find a family member that you can talk to? And they'll say, yeah, I'll try. But yeah, they still don't do it, but that's okay. Whenever they do come back, I'll always follow up so they know that I'm here for them. I'll support them regardless of their decision, but I'm always constantly talking about it. And I think my take-home message from today is, don't be afraid to learn things outside of marketing. We really should all be educated about, whatever that's really prevalent today. So like diabetes, stroke, and mental health. Just educate yourself because you don't know whose life you can have an impact on. Like I said, we're all talking to so many people on a daily basis. If you have those knowledge and those tools behind you, when they say something, you'll be like, I think something's going on with this person. You might be able to lend an ear for them to open up to. You can refer them onto someone. You just don't know. Like I said, people don't want to talk about this, and we really should be talking about it. Anyway, back to my podiatry practice. I had a patient that I've been seeing for 3 years in my first podiatry role. She's 90 years old, single. She takes no medication, fit as a fiddle. And she would come in and see me every 8 weeks. Now, like I said, she's got no illnesses, but she does have a structural deformity to her foot, which means she's got a chronic ulcer. Now, all she has to do is make one small little tiny change. Hi, Shante. Hope I said that right. So yeah, all she has to do is just make one small little tiny change, and the ulcer might not heal 100%, but it'll certainly improve. but she won't do that. So you know what she said to me? After years of coming to see me, she finally said, if I change my shoes, then I won't have anywhere to go and I won't have anyone to talk to. What do you say to that? That just breaks my heart. Yes, the majority of patients that we see are older, and that's okay. And most of the time, coming to the podiatrist is an outing for them. I might be the only person that they get to speak to in 6 weeks. And it's sad. It's really, really sad because, you know, half of their family, you know, are in different country or whatever. But yeah, it's sad. But yeah, it's nice for me as well because, you know, we get to build up that rapport and stuff. And by the way, some of those patients that I saw 3 years ago, they're actually still friends of mine today. They've all been coming to see me whilst I've had Kenzo. So yeah, these relationship doesn't end there. They carry on all the way through my life. Anyway, there's something else I wanted to tell you. Where's my book? Ah, yes. Thank God for this little notepad. So yeah, it is not uncommon for patients to, what should I say? I don't want to say self-harm, but they will do something to their wound to keep on coming to see us. So like once a month, I would get together with my friend. He works in the hospital with the high-risk foot team. So you come to me first. I try and prevent diabetic complications. When you get to him, you have a wound and your feet is basically ready to fall off. So, you know, when we're sharing stories, he'll be like, yeah, it's not uncommon. You know, I have patients who also would, you put them in a total contact cast and you tell them do not walk for 2 weeks, but they will walk. You will, I don't know, you go to the store and you see them actually walking. And also, especially males who who don't have their wives anymore to look after them, they're the ones who are typical to not self-harm. Say the wound is healing, they would take a knife or something and actually break that wound down again just so that they could come and see him every week. It's sad. Anyway, the point is, you don't know who you can help, so it really doesn't hurt to just, you know, educate yourself a little bit about mental health, and don't be afraid. Keep having these conversations with people, and you don't know who you can help. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave me a comment, and whilst you're down there, press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos.